Hello everyone, I'm Commander Platypus and welcome back to Templar Battleforce Let's Play Episode 4. We're about to drop a bomb on the aliens, or well, take one inside their base. I'm actually going to go ahead and respec the captain's talents really quick. Just to move one into pressing need. Alright. I think this should be everything. Let's get... and then over here in the requisition tree, picked up sentry turrets. So that will actually go to our engineer, who after last episode and the exploding switches has earned the nickname OSHA. Gonna go ahead and respec here as well, so we can have sentry turrets. Ooh, pyro turrets. I might want that later. Okay. The heart of this abomination. All of our sensor kits are spinning this deep into the xeno beast. The entire alien carrier is a semi-organic thing. What in the name of Shulan are these towers? Good question. They don't belong here. Their composition is part metallic. Now is not the time, Scout. We are here to sink this carrier. The colony hives are relying on our swift action, the death blow. Templars, soak up what you see. Remember it. We will need to learn everything we can once the fighting is over, since the ship won't be in one piece to analyze. Bring in the Titan bomb. On its way, Major. I still think he has a really squeaky, annoying voice in my head. Templars, this lev rig is our top priority. We're taking it straight to the core of this xeno carrier. It is carrying precious cargo. The cargo of faith, fury, and redemption. A Titan bomb. Scout, we'll need you to take a point. My sensor kit is struggling, Captain, but the signal strength of the xeno core is still discernible. It's dead north. Let's see. Okay, so we have to escort this to the carrier's core and then blow it up. And if it's destroyed, we fail. Okay, uses 1 AP. The whole reason we got pressing need was so that we could, because I've played this before, want to give this guy some added movement points. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I'm going left just because last time I broadcast this I went right. So instead we're going to the left. And we are... Hey, come back here. We are just going to march our way straight over. And our main priority here is to get the bomb set up. And as you see, the engineer put down a turret. This is going to be quite useful here, as we can leave the turret behind us to keep the xenos occupied. Oh. I need to stop leaving scouts where they can get eaten. How bad was that hit? Okay. So, pretty much every turn we want to see how far can we get this rig. And we also want to make sure it stays protected as much as possible. Let's see, who's got all the AP? Oh, okay, it's the scout who's got all the AP. Alright, let's do a little bit more quick scouting. I'm recording this late at night. I'm not 100%, but I did want to get started on the next episode here. And this is a level I've played through before. This is the last level of the first campaign, which after you've done once, you can boost past if you want. Our sensor kits are picking up strengthening in the signals of the xeno core. The path leads towards our target. Protect the lev rig and keep moving. Our target is near. Okay. So we're just gonna keep scanning ahead, keep pushing forward. He could probably use that buff. He's melee. And again, our whole goal here is just to charge this thing straight up to the enemy core. We are not going for a kill count here or anything like that. We are just trying to make sure that we get the bomb to the center of the enemy ship. Yeah, let's see if I can think around with the turret I put here as a distraction. We're just rushing for the end zone here. And there's Dallin again in his cherry red mech. Oh, our poor sentry turret got taken down. Okay, the only question is, do I go this way or this way? And only the scout's going to know. Okay, good. It's that one. We've reached the carrier's core. More of these inexplicable towers. Protect the lev rig. The xeno will make a last-ditch defense against us. We've brought the Titan bomb this far, but we must lodge it as deeply into the craw of the beast as we can. Okay, so apparently we're kicking this thing in its mouth. The energy emanating from that pit is... The radiation washes over us. Shalon, help us. Guide our hand now. Alright. So this is where the bomb has got to go. Still got the buff. Keep rushing this way. Little grenade for good measure. Okay, just trying to kind of think here of where I want each person to be. Alright, still gonna take us a couple turns to get there. But overall, should be a quick mission, so long as we don't get overwhelmed. And that is why we're just constantly running towards the objective point here. Alright, starting to take heat damage. Okay, it's lost its pressing need buff. Take it up 4. Gotta take the captain up. And he can rebuff it. How far can you get? We're gonna get the major. He can act as a block there. Our engineer is overheated. Our scout. Let's see. Really, I want to see. Keep an eye on anything that might be coming at us as we try and get up there. Down is also overheating. Not really a good place to put down a turret. Let's see. It's got 5 movement points. I think we're far enough away. We're just gonna let it ride and hope nothing spawns on top of us. And okay. The xenos are definitely coming in fast now that we're closer. I've got a feeling it's calculate. Oh, there's a bunch catching up to us. Okay. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Fall back, Templars. Sweet, all we had to do was touch the bomb to that. Retreat! Let's see, probably got a horrible kill score, but a really good score on turns. As well as level ups across the board. So you want to get these turn bonuses if you can. They give you kind of the biggest extra reward on requisition points. Even kind of more important than the XP bonus. These points are what let you buy access to new gear and talents. And then actually here, we're only a little bit in, we now have a secure zone. This is the ship we've been fighting on until we counterattack the xeno. So we're now secure. We've kicked the aliens' butts, and we're at least off of our ship, and we're repairing. So let's take a look around. The Bridge of the Righteous Fallen. With the loss of the Air Prima against the Xeno, that was a ship, I believe, that got lost. The Righteous Fallen is the home of the last Templars in this quadrant, and the Star Traders begin the founding and set down on new worlds. We will be in constant demand. I should meet with Major Luther to determine my squad's next assignment. Okay. So this is our first secure zone. Okay, so we get a secure zone after each chapter of the campaign. So we completed chapter 1. Alright, we'll be able to talk to people, and most importantly, when we're ready, we can make choices that determine our next mission or how to approach the mission. Major Luther has options for us. At any time, we can hit go to HQ to play with our requisition stuff and our levels. Okay, so we're safe. We can explore. Here's Captain Snivel, the comms officer. Here's the Major. This is someone new. Let's see if they have anything interesting. Well met, Platypus. Okay, interesting. A paladin. I've heard much of your exploits in the battle of the lower decks of the Righteous Fallen. Major Luther made a sage decision promoting you on the field of battle. You have earned it and more. I am Nira Ridden, Paladin Templar. Okay, looks like we can get backstory here. Paladins are considered the historians of the Templars. Or tell me more about the Templar lineages. Alright. You guys can let me know in comments if you want me to click through those, but I figure you're more interested in the kicking ass and taking names part of the game. Let's see. Sniveling comm officer. Okay. Get some more story information from him. I happen to know that clicking through those, it just gives you background and lore. Real interesting part is here. If we want to know what assignments do you have for my battle force, Major? We need blood. We have a report that one of the ships destroyed in the battle with the Xeno, the Ferrari Lance, may have survivors on it. Someone needs to deploy there and investigate. Also, Prince Tarquin Reichart of Galantia Cross is reporting concerning atmospheric activity on his new colony. Okay. What else can you tell me about the wreck of the Ferrari Lance? In the Battle of Krim with the Terrax Xeno, the Ferrari Lance took a direct hit to its hull and vented. Oh man, and think about all the art that goes into building a Ferrari. All hands were lost. The wreck of the Ferrari drifted through space, eventually fell into orbit of a dead planet. While looking for salvageable materials, an entrepreneurial Star Trader captain did a sweep of the Hulk. He reported 2 troubling facts. First, there are signs of xeno activity on board. That was enough to dissuade the good captain from taking his crew down to investigate further. Second, one of the ship's void reactors is running, and there's a section of the ship that's still pressurized with running life support. Then there are survivors. The Ferrari Lance was an exploration and research vessel. If there was anyone who could survive an event like that, it would be them. With the obvious xeno activity on the Hulk, it would be a dangerous rescue mission, but only the Templar Knights will be capable of pulling it off. If we deploy your battle force to the Ferrari, there will be 2 ways you can approach the mission. The first will be deploy you near the auxiliary airlock. You'll have to defend an area while your engineer gets the airlock open. The second option would deploy you on the starboard side in a larger section of access bridges. From there, you could march to the explorer's airlock. Okay, so 2 options to mount a rescue. What more can you tell me about the trouble on Galantia Cross? The Prince of the Reichart colony Tarquin has sent us warnings of very concerning atmospheric disturbances. Of all of the colonies, Galantia Cross is the closest to the field of space debris left over from the battle with the Terrax Xeno. Let's see, Xeno are resistant to the vacuum of space. Fun, they don't need spacesuits. Great. Yes, therefore it is possible that there are pieces of the Xeno carriers that are still alive in some sense. Tarquin's reports confirm that the solar drift has changed and much of the debris from the space battle is burning up in the thin atmo of his new world. But if something larger, xenospores, fell onto the world, Prince Tarquin is requesting that we deploy a battle force of Templars to his capital city. Being on the ground will limit our ability to respond to the threat. It is the prince's request, and his concern is primarily for his city's safety at this point. However, there is a second option. I can arrange to have Sergeant Cathos accompany you there in a spear cutter and drop ships. From orbit, you'll be able to deploy your squad directly to a landing site if and when a xenospore pod makes it through re-entry. Okay, so we got 4 options for the next mission. Let's see. Some click through. Okay, so 4 missions I can decide from for the next episode. Looks like we either start off by doing a rescue, and we got 2 options on how to go about that, or we start off possibly defending a new colony. Well, come back next time to see which of the 4 we choose. This is Commander Platypus signing off. Thanks for stopping by.